Hey there, hope you guys have a good day today. Today is a Monday, 2nd of June 2025. It is 8:45 in the evening. Hello and welcome to the stream. Hello guys, yes, it's early SF today because I try to, continue this because, today is a public holiday for me, so I have enough rest for the day, and I just want to finish this as soon as possible without rushing. Because if I was rushing, I'm just going to do like stream at 10 p.m. and then rush through the story. But now that I think this is the first time I did like 8:40 like before 9 stream. So yeah, I hope like I can finish it before 12. Of course, I think I might do. I can do that. So who knows? So yeah. So today we are going to finish. We are going to finish the Snowbreak Containment Zone new chapter story, new main story, Fragments of Truth, which is chapter 15 part 1, and I think we are already half of that, and I don't know how long do we have left still, but I hope we can finish it early today. So yeah, without further ado, let's go to the game. Snowbreak. Yeah, it might be early for you guys, but you know what? That stuff's going to me because today will be like my last day of streaming before I took a week break, and I'll see you guys again on Tuesday next week. So yeah, right. No, sorry, not Tuesday, Monday next week. So yeah, I will not be streaming until until the next Monday. Wait a second. Let me just decrease the volume because it is early, very early, so I might get like call from my mom or something, so because they still haven't resting yet, so I have like still stuff to do. Who knows. So yeah, I have already done the daily as you can see, so I really need to do this one, but I already done it. Right. Fragments of truth. We have how many nodes we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 nodes left. Let me just go back here and skip, and I want to see where we last left off. Oh yeah. At the contaminated section lab, the Egerton found the Observer's Blade, which possessed the anomalous property of disappearing when observed. I mean, that's like a whole purpose of Quantum, right? Accidentally, Vidya found a hidden chamber. Together with the Egerton and the detective ward, they uncovered a new lab and the Project Deterrence initiation report, revealing the Leviathan and Phallusian horse with decompilation technology. Miss Tia's death must have been connected. The Egerton contacted Katia and Tess to meet before the trial. To ensure his plan's success, he kept some truth from Vidya, who trusted him completely. He then handed Frithia a small spindle system driver, the ace up their sleeve. Spindle system, damn. The one thing that can, that can enter your dream or something like that. So yeah. Oh, what's wrong with internet tonight, man? Let me know if the connection is okay or not. Because for some reason the connection is all over the place tonight. Let me just disconnect my. There you go. Right. La di do di da. Okay. There you go. Right. Progress 6. Showdown. Final showdown. One truth remains. June 17, 9 AM, Hall of Truth. The public trial was about to begin. Go get him. Be careful. Noticing the distant gaze looking our way, I waved goodbye to Lizzie with a smile. It feels kinda nice calling my Oh. Hey? Hello, gentle light. Welcome to the stream, man. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to my channel also. I think this is your first time, right? Yeah. Story is pretty good. Yeah, I love murder mystery. This is like my what do you call it? My field? Not my field. I'm not really like into, I'm not like criminal investigator or something. I just love murder mystery fiction. So yeah, this is my whole thing. Wait, I kinda. Be careful. Noticing the distance gaze looking our way, I wave goodbye to Lizzie. Oh, this is supposed to be Tess. Okay. Yeah, magical performance. There you go. It's Tess. Oh yeah. Alright, so last note, Katia, Egerton called Katia and Tess to do something. So this magical, magical stuff. I do think Tess can, can magically transform to someone else, right? So yeah. Feel kinda nice calling my okay. You're supposed to know that, I believe. Not long after Lizzie left, attendees for the trial began filling in and taking their seats. When the crowd finally hushed, the gavel has spoken. Thud, thud, thud. The gavel echoed from the bench.
裁判員の皆さんの捜査の結果、当事件には新しい進展がありました。裁判員の皆さん、本日の審理を開始してもよろしいですか?
I didn't answer immediately. Instead, I glanced at the tree beside me. Frithia seemed to be observing something intently. Catching my eye, she lifted a small fist and gave me a quick wave, her way of saying she was ready. Echel looked like she was dying to grab the teacup on the table but didn't quite dare. The moment she felt my gaze, she yanked her hand back, tucked it behind her, and flashed an innocent grin. Aw, she's so sweet. Yes, I believe you, Echel. Vidya pushed up her glasses, scanned her notes one last time. then met my gaze, her eyes composed and sharp.
分析員さん、準備できましたよ。
Good. Let's do this. And so the trial began, a reopened case headed towards its final reckoning.
ではもう一度事件の経緯を説明します。
At 7:13 a.m. on June 16, Tia, head of the quantum science lab, was found dead at her workstation, approximately 5 meters from the lab's main entrance. Cause of death: massive internal bleeding from severe organ trauma. Estimate time of death: 6:12 p.m. on June 15. When the scene was discovered, the lab door was locked by its security system. Security staff were forced to breach it, revealing what appeared to be a classic locked room murder. Miss Lizzie was also found unconscious at the scene. However, her airtight alibi has since been verified, and she has been ruled out as a suspect.
以上、今回の事件の説明です。では、本館に今回の容疑者を教えてください。
It's oh my god, do they really want? Okay, remember when I said like I love murder mystery? I hate when I have to solve it. I like doing the theory, you know. I like doing the theory, but I hate to. Okay, because you know, because I play this game in the span of what 4 days, and no, actually 5 days. I start on Thursday, and then I continue on Friday. On Saturday I stream HBR, and I don't stream on Sunday. And today, oh my god, I actually forgot. Shit. Right, is it time for doing the Detective Conan stuff again? Like, ching, something happened. No, nothing. Right, Mount Doris. I do sus Mount a lot though. The one who run the Titan Science Lab. For Neon, from the not Quantum, Neon from the Life Science Lab, I don't think she's the one who did it. And Doris seem a bit naive. I don't know, man. But that one, but Mount glad at us before the trial start. You know what? You know what I'm gonna do? Shit. I actually want to go and look up the. I'll try to cheat my way out. Let me see. Okay, right. Oh fuck! It's just because I forgot. Okay. Shite. Okay, there's no like, you know, there are no people who play this properly. Oh fuck. Okay, let me just think. Let me just thong. Okay, all right. It must be Doris, right? Doris is a bit way more suspicious. Doris, that's not right. I know exactly who the okay, it's Mount. Fuck, it was Mount.
数々の調査を経て、皆さんは真央さんを疑っているのですか?
Why is it so convenient though? Like, I know Mount is suspicious, but I thought this is gonna be like red herring. Huh. I probably like play a lot of games that have red herring in it, and then I just very avoiding the most suspicious person in the room. I've been like you know, a bit more suspicious on that Mount, but I thought she's just a red herring.
なんで疑われたのかわからないわ。昨日の調査では十分に付き合ってあげたでしょ。
証拠を見つけたので、そう認識しただけです。
Okay.
証拠ね。まあいい。そこまで言うなら、あなたたちの顔を立てて証言台に立ってあげようかしら。では、これより本日の審理を開始します。
How arbiter is not the judge? Is arbiter is not the judge?
真央さん、あなたは被害者を殺害した疑いをかけられました。
I think yes.
もちろんよ。
Yes, she's going to
何度
deny.
も繰り返すわ。ティアの死は 私と無関係よ。
I know what's going to happen. She's gonna be like, oh, it's not me, it's the other person inside me.
それに
My other
調査報告書にはっ
personalities.
きり書かれてたけど、現場は密室状態だったわよね。私がティアを殺した。それから現場では麻酔ガスが噴射されたから理事がそこで意識を失ってたのよ。
Okay, now
もし私が現場にいたら、
okay,
理
that's
事の
like
ような状態で倒れてないとおかしいわ。
if the lock room setup were genuine, Mount will have a solid point, but I knew. Also, do they not actually have the the fingerprint technology and stuff? But I knew there's another exit. No, there's not another exit. Mount has supernatural powers. No. The lock room wasn't created. I turned to Vidya. If she wants to keep up the charade, fine. We'll humor her for now. Let's strip away her lies one by one and see how long her bluff holds. No rush. Hello, Joy Boy. Welcome to the stream, man. I hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. A bit early today for my stream, but because I want to finish it early. I have like stuff to do afterwards, so I don't really want to sleep late at night too. And tonight will be the last day of me streaming before I took a 1 week break. I'll see you guys again on the next Monday. Yeah, Monday or Tuesday, something like that. Yeah. Let's strip away her lies by one and see how long her bluff holds. No rush. After all, she's not the only one who needs a little more time.
はい、わかりました。
Vidya adjusted her glasses. Eyes locked onto Mount, who had put on a calm front.
あの現場が本当に内部からでしか作れない密室なら、犯人は確かにですが残念ながら、そこは外から作り上げられた。
Okay.
外から作り上げられた。そんなこと。
As an arbiter, how do you not? Seriously, who does the Academica Acropolis even let serve as an arbiter this day? I know, right? I was like, wait, why does arbiter doesn't know anything about anything, man? So who does the Academica Acropolis even let serve as an arbiter these days?
そんな目で本館を見ないでください。
Why? You are totally is not. You don't have right to sit at that place.
アクロポリス学院は。
Oh, so actually no one in this room is like even have like law degree or something. Scholarly discussion. Oh, of course. Oh, how convenient. Ah, that will explain how Lizzie ended up being carelessly labeled as a suspect in the first place. Imagine you got sentenced just by this idiot who doesn't even know about law and evidence and crime, something like that. Oh. Okay, Vidya is serious. Sorry.
申し訳ございません。
密室が外から作られたという証拠をこれから皆さんに
Or
お送り
staged
し
from
ます。
outside. Okay. The evidence Vidya is referring to was uncovered during our investigation of the quantum science lab. The 3 emergency buttons. There are 3 buttons: blue for lockdown, green for knockout gas, and red for both. When the victim was found, her finger was resting on the red button. The security door locking mechanism. The lab security door, nearly 10 centimeters thick, is its primary safeguard. Okay, it can be sealed internally via the emergency button. Also, if the door is physically damaged, the system automatically triggers a full lockdown. This should be the key evidence proving the locked room was staged from the outside.
ご覧の通り、密室を作ることができるのは中の安全ボタ
So
ン
you
だ
can
けでは
just
ありません。
damage the door or
あら
something.
かじめ被害者の指をボタンに置いて自分で麻酔ボタンを押し、麻酔ガスが噴出される前に部屋から出れば、被害者が内部から麻酔と施錠を行ったように見せることが可能です。そして部屋から出た後、
They trigger automatic
外からド
lockdown.
アを破
Okay.
壊することで、ドアは自動でロックがかかり、密室も完成します。
そういうやり方があるのは本館でもわかります。
Oh, come on. Are you really an arbiter?
でもそれじゃ無理よ。
Okay, what are your what is your argument there?
そうですよね。そんなに睨まないでくださ
Shut
い。
the fuck up,
無
arbiter.
関係ドリスさんは警備を呼んでドアを破壊する前にドアその写真に写ったドアには傷一つありませんでした。
You never
で
okay.
すが安全ボタンなしでドアをロックしたければ
ドアに傷をつけずに破壊するのは不可能ではないのです。
Okay.
なんですって。
当時タイタン物質開発研究室にあった特別なものを使えば可能です。
Uploading the exhibit now. I had to choose the right piece of evidence. Oh my god. Am I going to do this? Metamorph Courier Containment Case Replication. Face Bullet.
この資料で外からドアをロックする方法がお分かりになった
Locking
で
the
しょう。
door from the outside was entirely possible.
タイタン物質の三形態変換という特性を利用して開発された貫通弾丸は情報体になって厚みが
30mm of armored plating.
そして研究室のドアの厚さは10センチです。つまり貫通弾丸をドアに撃つと弾丸はドアの中の30ミリまで入り込んでから実体を取り
Oh,
戻し
okay.
中からドアにダメージを与えます。
10cm and 30mm. How many 30mm is on centimeter?
これでドアの表面を傷つけずにドアロックを発動できますね。
There's no trace left behind.
それから真央さんの研究室にあった拳銃にはサイレンサーがついていました。廊下から発砲しても他の研究室にいる人たちに不審。
Under Vidya's piercing gaze, Mount didn't even flinch. Instead, a faint smile tugged at the corner of her lips.
その憶測だけで私を疑ってるの
She doesn't even smile. Come on.
面白い発想だったわ。事実からは程遠いけど今の発言大きく矛盾してるのよ。
Okay. Her voice rose gradually, but then I cut in. The glaring flaw you are banking on, I'm guessing, is this. 10cm is less than 30mm? The bullet count?
気づいてるじゃない。無駄話もいいところだわ。待ってください。何の話ですか？何か聞き逃したわけじゃないのに。
Oh, shut up, arbiter.
学生時代の苦しい記憶がちょっと貫通弾丸は量産できないから一発使うとしっかりと一発分の在庫が減るわ。なのに今この時点で弾丸の数は15発のまま。本当に貫通弾丸でドアを破壊していたのなら余分な一発がどこから来たのか。
答えはあなたもよく知っていますよね。
Replication box. Vida pushed up her glasses, her face unreadable, but her gaze cut through Mount like a blade. Seeing Vidya pressing her advantage, I opened the digital evidence folder with a smile. I know I'll now upload evidence identifying the source of that mysterious bullet. It's freaking replication box. I will present replication box. Item YX003, the replication box. Here's the dossier. Place an object inside, close the lid, wait 10 seconds, and the item will be duplicated. After each use, the box requires a 6-hour cooldown. Duplicates carry anomalous properties and typically disintegrate after 6 hours. Note, Metamorph Curios themselves cannot be copied, but certain derivative research items can.
なるほど。そのマーベルズを使えば、それってつまり
Every eye in the room snapped to Mount. She let out a low, derisive laugh.
滑稽ね。
What a farce! What a shaman!
本館がですか？部外者は黙ってなさい。はい。
This arbiter, man, come
タ
on.
ブ犬に来た時にちゃんと説明したはずよ。確かに弾丸を複製したけれど実験で全て使い切ったの。
Okay.
実験の様子を収めた録画もあなたたちに見せたわよね。
I don't doubt the footage. I believe the bullets you replicated that day were indeed all used up. But
問題はそこじゃありません。
the key is the bullets that were replicated on the day of the murder. The replication test
事件翌日の複製実験はそもそも何かを
You had
隠そう
nothing
と
to
してい
hide
ないの
about.
で、もちろん何の問題も見当たり
You
ま
had
せん。
nothing to hide about the replication test you ran the day after the murder, so naturally everything checks out.
ですが、事件当日の実験はどうですか？
意味がわからないわ。
意味がわからない? Okay.
事件当日の実験を私たちに見せていませんよ。
実験は毎回映
Oh,
像が残るわ
really?
けじゃないわ。あと当日の実験は事件と何の関係が？デタラメばっかね。あなたたちも
複製の箱の研究報告書を複製されたものは通常6時間で消えます。事件当日の複製実験は午前
Between
9時
9
から
and
10時の間に行われました。
9 and 10 a.m.
つまり当日に複製された弾丸は事件が起きる前に。
あら違う。
Okay.
報告書では通常6時間と書かれていました。
通常
Not a normal circumstances. Mount face tense up, like she would just swallow a bitter pill. Vidya had clearly struck a nerve. I knew exactly how Mount had managed to pull off this special case. Oh, micros. It stopped the bullet in Metamorph Curio Containment case.
マーベルズ用の金庫に入れると何時間持ちますか？マオさん、答えていただきましょうか。あなたならこういった保管実験を行ったこと
やったとしても些細な実
Of
験だ
course,
からとっく
convenient.
に忘れ残ってないったらないわよ。どうしても私を疑いたいならそれにそもそも私よりネオンを疑うべきじゃないかしら。
You want to shift some. You want to shift
現
the
場を
blame
密
to
室に
someone?
見せるための方法はネオンにしかできないわ。
How?
見ればわかるで
Okay,
しょ。
tell us then.
このタイミングで
Arbiter, shut
新
up.
しい容疑者ですか？
Fucking hell.
そのネオンさんにももちろん変異生物を操ればいい。
Okay. Item YX007 Command Megaphone. You are suggesting she used that to pull it off, aren't you?
ええ、そのラッパで小型生物を操れば通気口とかそういう
Okay.
ティアを殺した後、外から小型生物にロックボタンを押さ事件当日
Then why
生
do
命科
we
学研究室で事故
not
が起
see
きた
like
のもこれが原
under
因
the
かもし
creature?
れないわね。ラッパの変異を無駄にしないためにわざと事故を起こしたに決まってる。
Vidya adjusted her glass. Vidya adjusted her glasses, a faint cool smile tugging at her rosy lips.
面白い発想ですね。さっき言われたこの言葉、そっくりそのままお返しします。ですが、それはありえません。
なんでよ。
理由はあなたの研究報告書に書かれていますよ。
You explain it yourself in Curio Research, okay? Vidya glanced at me once again. We already ruled out this angle back at the Life Science Lab.
分析員さん、もしかしてあのラッパーを
Think it through, Vidya. The megaphone could not have done it because... A limited effective time, yeah. There's always the chance Neon staged the accident to free up a few extra minutes of the megaphone effective time for the crime, but limited effective range. Okay, sorry. I've uploaded the command megaphone's dossier for everyone to review. Take a good look. The answer's right there.
本館にはさっぱりです。なんでですか？
では説明しましょう。問題は距離にあります。ラッパの使用可能距離は2メートル。
2 meter,
です
okay.
が、遺体と安全ボタンはドアから5メートル離れた場所にあります。マオさん、他に何か詭弁はありますか？
詭弁ですってそんなこと言っても結局何も証拠がないじゃない。それに説明できないこともたくさん残ってるわ。凶器は生命犬のメスだったわよね。私が犯人ならどうやってメスを取ってくるというの？
混乱に乗じて取ればいい話ですよ。事件当日の午後、生命科
私以外にもたくさんの人がその間研究室の監視官、私がメスを取ったかどうかはちゃんと映像を確認すればわかるでしょ。
ええ、もちろん確認しましたよ。人がたくさん入る間は道具入れを確認できませんでしたが、皆さんがいなくなった後、 メスが揃ってると
Every
監視カメラ
scalpel
で確
was
認で
still
きまし
there.
た。
ちょっと待ってください。真央さんがメスを取ったと。裁判員の皆さん、いよいよ
いいえ、揃っているからこそあなた真央さんにしか
It's because the
メスを取れ
scalpel
ない
kit
と
was
証明できます。
full that we know. You're the only one. Oh, you mean the replication?
こちらを見てもらえば意味がわかると思います。
It's the scalpel kit still intact at 8 p.m. on June 15. As Vidya spoke, I uploaded the exhibit.
確かに6月15日の夜8時ですが、もしメスが凶器なら当日の6時12分には。
ちなみにですが、事件翌日に確認するとメスが1本だけ消えていました。そして監視カメ
No one
ラ
ever
事
touched the
件
kit.
当日、監視カメラが正常に作動するようになってからつまりそのメスは監視カメラが作動していない15日夜の6時から7時の間に事件現場に移動したことになります。
すみません。
複製の箱で複製したものの特性を。
複製品は6時間後に消える。なるほど。真央さんは生命科学研究室のメスを複製して。大胆な推測ね。複製の箱でメスを複製するだなんて奇想天外にも
Copying
程
a
があるわ。
scalpel with a replication box.
仮に本当に箱でメスを複製したら監視カメラに映ら箱の写真を見たでしょ。あんなに大きい箱。それに事件当日私が生命圏に入ったのはたったの一度だけ。人混みに紛れてメスを取ってそうですよ。真央さんの言う通り本当に複製の箱で複製を行っていたら現場でこんな行動は無理なはずで。
The murmur from the arbiter spreads like a ripple, a wave of doubt beginning to rise among the spectators. And yet, as the noise grew louder, Vidya turned calmly toward me, composed, assured. It's time. Vidya, finish her!
はい、分析員さんが教えてくれた好きで。
A faint smile played on her lips. She adjusted her glasses with practiced grace. But when her gaze returned to Mount, the chill behind it struck like a knife. Mount flinched instinctively.
真央さんに一つだけ質問をさせていただければ真実は明らかになります。
Okay.
質問。
登録番号 YX003。
She enunciated every syllable with icy precision and then raised her hand, pointing directly at Mount.
このマーベルズの名前は本当に複製の箱で合ってますか？
何が言いたいの？
Is this going to be a
登録番
reach?
号 YX003。実際に複製能力を持つのは箱の中の布なんじゃないですか？
Oh. The white cloth.
あなた。
For the first time, Mount veneer of composure began to crack, her eyes flashing, her breath catching.
さあ、知らないわ。
It must be, right? It's not the box, it's the white cloth.
それはどうでしょう。タブ犬の責任者でもあるあなた。
いい加減にしなさい。あんたは私が犯人であることを前提に推理を進めてるだけよ。仮にあんたの言った通り布だけでメスを複製できたとしても何の意味がある？私がティアを殺した証拠になるの？複製品のメスを私以外の誰かが凶器として使った可能。結局何の証拠もないじゃないの。私がティアを殺したと証明できる証拠がね。
Vidya stood there, arms folded, her gaze cold and sharp as polished glass.
ありますよ。証。
じゃあそれを見せなさいよ。現場の地面に私の生物情報があったとでも言うの？
DNA, okay.
凶器に私の指紋がついていたのかしら。はたまた私が犯行を行った瞬間を撮影した写真でもあるの？それくらいの証拠を見せたらどう？
真央さん、右手の傷は治りましたか？
あんたたちの証拠と何の関係が？
もちろんありますよ。あなたの右手は凶器のせいで負傷したんですから。
Hello, Jijas. Welcome to the stream, man. Hope you're doing well. Hello, hello. Mount's breath hitched, but the next second she yanked up her sleeve with a sharp motion.
右手はただひねっただけよ。凶器で負傷したなら傷跡が残ってないとおかしいじゃない。そうですよ。メスによる傷ならいくらアクロポリス学院の特別な治療手段を使う。
メスが作った傷口なら確かに跡が残りますが、私は最初から最後まで凶器はメスだって言ってませんよ。
どういうことですか？
Is it Observer Blade?
マオさんなら分かっているでしょう。
The real murder weapon was none other than Observer's Blade.
登録番号 YX111 観測の刃。あなたはこのマーベルズについて詳しいですか？
いいえ。
そうでしょうね。詳しいはずがありません。でなければ事件現場であんなミスをしないのでしょう。
ミスですか？
Everyone, take a look at this. I uploaded the compiled files of the Observer's Blade for all to see. After we secured the Observer's Blade, we conducted a series of tests and compiled a detailed report.
あんたたちの研究報告書は何の信憑性が？
She cut herself off mid-sentence because she saw the signature at the bottom of the page. Phrygia Ignis, a name that carried legendary weight within the Academica Acropolis. Few had ever met her in person, so no one recognized her here and now. But her signature on a document, that was authority no one dared question.
どれどれ？観測の刃は量子の変異を持っている。ナイフの一部が観測されたとき、該当箇所は物質世界から
The
姿
observed
を
portion
消
of the
す。
blade temporarily ceased.
なるほど。だから跡を残さないんですね。
You are not. God, you had drunkards. You had to say that this filth needs a phone with a new number to get a new debit card like 6 times. And said, wait, what? I'm not. God, I hate drunkards. I had to say that this filth needs a phone with a new number to get a new debit card like 6 times, and he's still. Okay, so you are dealing with a drunk customer. Okay. I see. I personally never when I was doing customer relation stuff, interacting with customer on, I used to work as a customer care officer for a car service shop, and yeah, I never personally deal with any drunkard because Malaysia, you don't see like people drunk at day or even night. Literally human shape MMO, but I can understand though because we have close people like getting high with on drugs or something. Yeah, that people do exist. So yeah, it sucks. It sucks. And also add to this is I'm not sure if I want to blame these particular people, but the senile old people. So yeah, some senile old people really also pretty difficult to talk to either. Now I get why you said a weapon will leave a visible wound.
それから観測の刃に付着した。
Irregularity.
どういうこと？
つまりもし観測の刃に血が
If
付
there's
着し
say
たら
blood on the blade, the
その
moment
血
someone
も
look
同
at it,
じ
the
よう
blood
に観
vanish
測され
along
た
with the
時に
blade.
消えるということです。マオさんもその特性のせいで計画が狂ったんじゃないですか。観測の刃に付着した血は見えなくなるので、それを使って被害者を
He
殺
just
した
rushed to return it to the
取
cave.
り出した時と同じように
Same
箱にあ
cloth.
った布をしかし
Oh.
観測の刃に付着した血は布に付着し、あなたはここまで明らかな矛盾を現場に残せるはずがありません。そこで観測の刃に残る血痕を洗ったその布は複製能力のある布から切り取ったものですね。
You cut it from the one with the actual replication power. So it replicate the blood.
ちょうどメスを複製するために持ち出したそれが手元にありました。 ああいう緊
The
急
cloth
事
you
態で
used
は
earlier to
いい
replicate
代
this
用品
couple.
なんてすぐには見つかりません。
In your panic, there was nothing else within reach. The cloth you used earlier to replicate this couple had not been put back yet, so use that.
それが一つ目のミスです。これのおかげで観測の刃にかぶせた布と複製の箱に入っていた布を見比べれば、切り取った跡が完璧に一致しているとわかるです。それから二つ目のミス、もっと言えばあなたがティアさんを、なぜならそこにはあなたとティアさんの血痕が残って、目視できる血痕は拭いたり洗ったりできますが、見えない血痕はどうでしょう。観測の刃をさらに詳しく調べれば。
Mount suddenly let out a long breath, not of panic, but almost of relief. She cut Vidya off mid-sentence.
もういい。犯人は私よ。なんでこんなことを、なんで先生を殺したんですか？アクロポリス学院の未来のためよ。アクロポリス学院の
未来のために？
ええ。信じられません。そんなデタラメ。信じなくて結構。あのバカ女が生き残るチャンスはいくらでもあったわ。
She had to be a stubborn mule and walk straight into her own end.
これが結論ですか？裁判員が説明した通り、あなたは被害者を、ええ、あれだけのアクシデントが起きなければ、もっと完璧な現場にできたのに。用意したアクシデント。おめでとう、裁判員たち。確かに真犯人を見つけて、私を黙らせたけど、おかげさまで私たちはようやく欲しいものを手に入れたわ。
We? A thin, triumphant smile crept across her otherwise grim face. That was my cue. Vidya had played her part to perfection. Now it was my turn. The substitute for the Sharon system. That's the real prize you are after, isn't it? Her smug smile snapped in half. For one heartbeat, panic flickered behind her eyes. If we are syncing the timelines, Lizzie should already been intercepted by your people. Your plan was simple: steal the system, wake the Leviathan, and wipe every loose end of the board, correct?
そこまで知っているなら、あの時、待って、これはあんたたちが用意した罠なのね。
Exactly. Sharp of you. No prizes though. We didn't drag this trial out just to hear your confession. Just like you, we were stalling for time. Time to draw your crew into the open and expose the secret you have worked so hard to hide.
そうなのね。でも、もう遅いわ。今さら動き出したところで、何も止められない。
Watching Mount cling to her composure, I knew it was time to deliver the final push. I think it just might. Before I could press further, something tugged on my coat hem. Turning back, I found Frithia looking up at me with expectant eyes.
私十分我慢したでしょ。もう話してもいい？
Be my guest.
僕も。
Then the floor is yours, girls.
やっと話せた。フリティア先生、芝居が得意じゃないからバレ。でもここから種明かし。今までテスお姉ちゃんのマジックショーだったんだ。イチェル、私まだ全然話してないのに。だってフリティアもったいぶるから。大事な発言は雰囲気を作ってから話すもんなの。とりあえずそういうことで。
Frithia finished the last word and planted her hands on her hips. In that instant, the Frithia and Ichel seated at the notary's tables shimmered and began to glitch. Ah.
これはホログラムですって？ありえないわ。いつ、どうやって？
科学の力にちょっとしたマジックのテクニックを加えたの。
Her lilting voice floated in just as the gates of the Hall of Truth. Huh? her lilting voice floated in just as the gates of the Hall of Truth, now silently unsealed, admitted a burst of fresh air and electric energy.
分析こっちも終わったよ。あの人たちが欲しがってたものを渡したから。
I made sure they got what they were after.
私が理事と入れ替わってたなんて全然気づかれなかったみたい。
She set the giraffe mask against the wall, meeting my eyes with a fond smile. Once I'd confirmed she was uninjured, I gave a small nod. We've got our lead here. I'm leaving things in the hall in your hands. Still smiling, Tess raised the signal jammer in her hand and gave it a casual twirl, then shut the gates behind her with a firm click, locking it tight before stepping into the hall.
ごめんね、みんな。ここはしばらく私が仕切ることになったの。ここにいる全員は外と連絡を取っちゃダメだよ。
With a flick of her wrist, playing cards shot out like a streak of light, slamming into the floor, just inches from the feet of a few would-be escapees.
今のはただの警告。今度こそこそ動いたらどこに刺さるかは保証できないよ。
As my operative just said, please remain where you are and cooperate. When this is over, the Acropolis will provide you with a proper explanation, and rest assured, no one will be harmed.
分析これからはみんなに任せるね。
We'll bring back good news. The sounds of waves gently rising and falling could be heard in the distance. I gave Tess a subtle nod in reply, then reached for the suitcase at my feet. Inside lay my exosuit, shipped ahead through quiet company channels, waiting for this exact moment.
分析員さん、
Her voice tightened. Through her glasses, she already sighted a lone figure fleeing down the far end of the street. She is closer, pressing her body against my arm. Aww.
何かが私たちに追いついてほしくなさそうですね。
I raised an eyebrow. I felt it too, something off in the air. It definitely doesn't want us to catch up. But unfortunately for them, Tess wasn't the only ace I had in the deck. Marvel rank, not right now. I'm going to finish this story first, and then I'll be on Mob Rival later. Yeah. My com feed was still open, and the Hall of Truth wasn't the only scene playing out across the screen. Huh.
分析員お兄ちゃん、私も頑張る。絶対に彼女とあの人たちを止めてみせるから。
Okay. Okay, dude. I'll see you later. Wait, let me check. Right. Okay. After swapping out outfit with... Oh my god. What is this? I'm going to stop her and those behind this. I'll do my best to. After swapping outfits with Tess, Lizzie had slipped into the shadows, my covert partner for this parallel op. Ugh. She'd been watching the trial unfold from afar though, a live projection feed. Afar through a live projection feed. In the adjacent pane was Katya, ever my anchor, perched on the edge of a rooftop, cross-legged and composed. She watched our target like a hawk poised to strike. Let's go. Yeah, dead end. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, we have 6. Oh, finally. We are near the end. Their dancing looks stupid.
違う。あれは暴走しているのよ。
よりによってこんな時に暴走するだなんて。 やはり前のあれも偶然じゃなかったようですね。出る幕を間違えたモブたちはここでオールアップしてもらいますよ。
Oh, come on now. I want that.
受けてみなさい。正義の夜明け。分析員さん、私できましたよね。相手はこの私です。受けてみなさい。
Alright, let's continue. Also, the set piece though, looking pretty nice. Very colorful.
あなたたちにはこれくらいで十分かと。
Okay, where do we go next? There? Okay. And up here.
今夜いただくご褒美、もう思いついてます。
There you go. Alley-oop.
邪魔者の排除はあなたたちにはこれくらいで十分かと。手がかりを洗い出していけばこの闇を照らして。
Holy shit, sorry.
私だって勝てるとは限らないんだから。逃げんな。
Okay.
みんな怪我はない？
Right. Oh, please, come on, next.
現場検証済みです。さーて、真相は？
Next stage. Oh, neck and neck. Okay, that's nice. Let's go. I still don't know though how to play VDRs, ulti and all.
分析員さんの前ではちゃんとしなきゃ。あなたたちにはこれくらいで十分かと。正義の夜明け。
That's it? Is that how you play with her? Dang. Why does it feel so underwhelming though? You know, I think I need to test her. Balling. You gonna look? Balls to you too, man. Balls to you too. Have a good one. Have a good one looking. Oh my god. Oh, really? You kidding? How the hitbox is so shitty. Oh my god. There you go. Oh fuck. Okay. Where do I go? Over there? Okay. I like that background though. That background look nice. Way to... Yep.
客観的に見て本当に私が出るべきかな。逃げんな。そりゃすぐ逃げなかったんだから、こうなるのは至極当然だよね。お疲れ。みんな怪我はない？
Where do we go now? Over there, okay.
分析、今位置についたわ。分析お兄さん、計画通りギルティクラッシャーが起動されたよ。
Leviathan.
ギルティクラッシャーの位置を調べたよ。詳しい座標はまだわからないけど、大橋の方にあるみたい。待って、あいつら端末の通信機能を遮断したみたい。こっちの端末からギルティクラッシャーを操作できないよ。大丈夫。こんな状況もプリキュア先生の想定内。リディアの戦術装備は中継機の代わりとして使えるの。後でイチェルと一緒にそっちに合流するから、分析員とリディアは先に行って、そしたら通信をつなぎ直せるんだ。
はい。これから分析員さんと橋の方へ向かいます。二人に任せたよ。あなたたちにはこれくらいで十分かと。
Oh shit.
隙だらけでした。
Okay, that's how you do it, right? I think so. Okay, that's stupid.
ご褒美。もう思いついてます。
Head to the rendezvous point. Completed.
現場検証済みです。さーて、真相は？
Cool, next stage. Are we gonna fight the boss? Leviathan? Match, not yet. Yeah, why not? Start. Oh, really? Okay. Nice one. Now that I know that she is not very good to play, I use my favorite character as for now. Dang. I mean, she's not that bad, but I don't know how to play her yet. Probably I need to, properly do her trial and stuff. So yeah.
分析員さんの前ではちゃんとしなきゃ。分析員さん、避難勧告を出してきました。大橋を通っている車は全部避難始めましたよ。それにしても厄介ですね。次から次へと湧いてくるなんて。
分析員とだからこれそれスティクスに落ちる覚悟の上のよう。汚れを葬ってやる。これで布石が揃う。なんだあっけない。ご安心を。私はもう二度と記憶に惑わす。戦車万戦。
大橋、ようやく到着しました。ここからはもっと効率のいい乗り物が必要ですね。
恐れるほどではありません。
There's a breach? Okay.
この戦いもらったぞ。まだ続くぞ。こんなものか。
肩慣らしに
Okay, nice.
戦闘終了手応えのある任務がない
Oh my god, Nerida is so... Ah, I love her, man. Next stage. Let's go. Ixo. Twist, big twist. The real truth comes to light.
分析員研究室でカーシアや理事と合流したよ。ここの操作端末は私と理事で担当するから。でも端末の通信が復旧するまでこれから分析員とビディアはギルティクラス
I'll read the shutdown command through her exosuit and disable the system remotely.
高エネルギー反応の大体の位置は送ったけど具体的な場所はさらに解析しないとわからないんだ。データは自動調査機にも送ったから。
Got it. I see the feed. At the edge of the sea bridge, Vidya and I had managed to commandeer a vehicle. As we sped across, Fritia's map data came through. The enemy severed the terminal comms right after uploading the substitute system, trying to stop us from interfering. Our only move now was to reach the Leviathan directly, restore the connection, and give Fritia control again. The search signal pointed to somewhere under the bridge between the frontline town and the Acropolis, just a few miles ahead. I pressed a finger to my brow, running through it all again. On the surface, it looked like they'd gotten ahead of us, but that too was part of the plan. They thought they had successfully launched the Leviathan with the substitute system, but in truth, it's a spindle system. Vidya, how much longer until we get there?
あと10分ください
Vidya weaved through the traffic with impossible precision. Alarm screams across the bridge as evacuation protocols kick in, but we were driving against the flow of traffic straight into the heart of danger. We were already on the bridge, but the Leviathan was still a good distance ahead, and the road between us and it was chaos. 10 minutes, we should be able to make it. Ideally, the Leviathan could be shut down by protocol, but if things went south, Vidya and I were the failsafe. I left Katya and Ichel behind to safeguard Fritia and Lizzie, in case someone made a desperate play. Okay, that's nice. My eyes flickered to a rear-view mirror. The detective bot just sat quietly in the back seat, running through the encrypted coordinates Fritia had uploaded, still crunching numbers. But my focus wasn't on the data, it was on the bot itself. With the news tightening and time running out, I could feel it. The final reckoning was here. So I broke the silence. Looks like we are in the clear. You can talk now. So, care to tell me what Ada had in store for us? Wait, what? As soon as I spoke, Vidya's hands tightened on the wheel. She kept her grip steady, but her eyes flicked to the rear-view mirror, warily eyeing the detective bot in the back. Silence stretch. Half a minute, maybe more. What?
意味がわかりません。
Oh, come on. Now you're playing. Oh, I think you do. After all, you've been pulling the strings from the strat, haven't you? Huh?
Oh.
No, I like this robot. Fine, deny it all you like. I've got more than enough to go on. If things had gone as planned, I would have left no cracks behind. But complication arose. My alibi fell apart and I had to improvise, find a scapegoat on the spot. During the hearing, Maun made this interesting statement. You remember, don't you? She may have been the killer, but she never realized the complication that ruined her airtight plan were part of a larger design. And I know exactly how those complications came about. Maun video recorded on June 13. The video Maun recorded on the June 13 was timestamped between 6:30 and 7:30 p.m. Her original plan was simple: carry out the murder between 6:30 and 7 during the surveillance blackout, then use the pre-recorded footage as her alibi. But then a complication happened, forcing her to abandon that plan entirely. Piece together a few key facts, and the cause of that complication became obvious. Only the supervisor could access the case at will. Others are limited to two specific time windows. Her right hand was wounded by the observer blade. Mount understanding about the observer blade. Mount learned about the blade's properties only after it caused her trouble. Proof that she didn't know much about it. Okay. Just before 6:12 p.m. on June 15, Tia met with Mahon, sorry. She had retrieved the observer's blade from the curio case and used it to launch a surprise attack. And during the attack, Tia was killed by the observer's blade at 6:12 p.m. Mahon had no prepared alibi for that time slot, but the murder had already occurred. All she could do then was pivot to plan B, frame Neon. She began staging the scene, but then another complication threw everything off course, which was Lizzie. Yeah, she came by. According to the victim's schedule, she was meant to meet Lizzie at 7 p.m. Mount thought she had enough time to stage the perfect crime scene before then. But then Zoophorus withered, and it warned Lizzie that something was wrong, so she arrived. And just like that, an unexpected variable walked in and upended Mount's entire plan. She had the chance to silence Lizzie right then and there, but she hesitated. There was one reason she could not kill her, which was the substitute system. She has with the victim that Lizzie was the only one left who could lead them to the Sharon substitute system. If she died too, everything Mount had done would be for nothing. So she charged Tech. Instead of killing Lizzie, she knocked her unconscious and staged the scene to frame her. As long as Lizzie was branded the prime suspect and taken into custody, they would have time and leverage to pry the information from her. But that plan too fell apart the moment I stepped in. So tell me, did I get anything wrong? I paused, then turned squarely toward the detective board screen. Miss Tia? Uh-oh. What? 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 Bro? Huh? A sharp crackle of static filled the air. Then it faded. In its place came a gentle voice. Yesterday afternoon, in the contaminated section, you overplayed your hand. When you just so happened to trip and led us straight to the hidden lab. And inside, we just so happened to find the exact file we needed. A document detailing the Academica Acropolis project deterrence built around the Leviathan. Without that file, connecting the final dots would have been far more difficult. No, it was the file itself that gave you away. That underground lab was soaked with moisture, walls damp, air humid, but the file was dry and crisp. Once I realized there was a guiding hand behind it all, looking back, the rest just neatly fell into place. What do you mean by that? Take the clue we found at Titan Science. Research materials from the Titan Science lab. Stacks of documents filled with dense and tangled formulas, all focused on a classified prototype. The equation seemed tied to something called decompilation. At that time, those pages were nothing but numbers and equation, no annotation, no context, and yet the detective bot flagged them as related to decompilation, a supposedly classified research. And then the same term just happened to resurface in the files you fed us later? Too convenient, isn't it? Because it was a breadcrumb, meant to steer me toward the truth on your terms. And let's not forget the accidents, too precise, too timely, each one circling the same point of gravity, the victim. It's hard not to wonder if she had something to do with all this. Which raises the real question, was she ever truly dead? Or had she simply stepped into the dark to watch, to guide, to manipulate? And thinking about that, one can quickly discover another mistake you made. Neural control robot. She's the one developed by the Quantum Science Lab. This unit was designed for brain-machine interface control, allowing the user to operate it through neural sign. When linked to a dedicated transmission device, the robot can be directed purely by thought. Startup log June 15, 5:50 p.m. Note, system was booted but no record of physical movement detected. A specialized device in the Quantum Science Lab. It's directly linked to YXS, 233 neural control robot. Frithia confirmed it. The robot could only function with a neural link through this device. The relay was active from 5:50 p.m. and remained so long for a long time. Yet the robot never moved an inch. Oh, sorry about that. If you wanted to leave, you could have used it to protect yourself. Either Mount had attacked you on purpose or in self-defense, you could have stopped her. But you didn't, because your death was part of the plan. It made Lizzie the only remaining lead to the Charon substitute system, and too valuable to eliminate. Only by dying could you vanish from the bot, unseen, unsuspected, free to pull strings from the shadow. So that neural transmitter was your escape pod, the exit hatch into Plan Oblivion. That was why you activated it.
私は意識をアップロードして生き延びたと大胆な仮説を立てたわけだ。
It wasn't a leap, it was a deduction, drawn from something I've seen before. I understand your incredulity. Even staring straight at a neural relay terminal, most people would not think it could actually preserve a person's mind. Because keeping a digital consciousness stable requires absurd levels of processing power. Sure, the transcendence of Neo Hentiro live on as data after their bodies and mind shuts down, but only because Genghis was there to sustain them. The Academica Acropolis never had anything even remotely comparable. That's why no one doubted your so-called death. Huh. But for it, keeping you alive in digital form was child's play. Edda. It even went out of its way to send me a little greeting, a taunt, on my way to Philosia. Like I could ever forget it was watching. It was watching, dang. Tracking our movement, feeding you intel, sending rogue machines to intercept us at the moment we got too close. Only Edda could have pulled those off. Which brings me to my next question. You were supposed to be working with Tao, weren't you? Why switch sides?
もう間に合わないから。あの人たちがカローンを奪い損ねた時点で、私たちの間で保たれていた微妙なバランスが崩れた。それよりもっと前に、私が真実をユグドラシルに伝えようとしていたことがあの人たちにバレていたし、警告
A message.
エリア16で理事と会ったでしょ。それも私への警告だった。私が本当にそれを実行したら、理事はエリア16よりも危険な場所に行かされる。
Oh.
エッタが私の元を訪ねたのも私たちは取引をした。エッタは代わりに理事を守ってくれて真実を公表し、
What did Edda want from you in return?
私のフィロゾアの木馬計画が必要だったみたい。
Because the Leviathan posed a threat to the tree, and Edda wanted it gone? That was the only reason?
目的は教えられない。
You cannot tell her, so you know what her true motive. Is that so? That response already told me everything I needed to
今
know.
の私はできる限りのことをすべてやった。かっこ悪いけど、これが私の全力だった。アクロポリス学院と真理を守るためのギルティクラッシャーが誰の欲にも利用されないように。
So basically, okay.
人知の光は世界を良くするためにあるべきだ。
Save that speech for Lizzie. If you think she'll ever be ready to hear it.
理事にはチャンスがあれば私から説明するつもりだ。
As she spoke, her image suddenly began to flicker on the screen.
もう時間がないみたい。ユグドラシルの分析員、あなたは私のような罪人には届かない希望そのもの。あなたならできるはず。
Okay.
それをより良くするために。
Her voice faded, the image started one last time, then vanished, leaving only silence. I stared at now dark screen and gave a faint shake of my head, then brought my focus back to the larger picture. My conversation with Thea had confirmed every deduction I'd made, and in her final words lay the truth I'd already begun to suspect. Edda's plan. It was much more than just destroying the Leviathan or seizing control of it. Just then the screen of my terminal lit up with a sharp alert. Not yet, but almost there. I glanced ahead. We'll battle through the worst of the traffic, like fighting upstream, until finally the road opened up. Vidya floored the accelerator. Eh? Her word struck me like a jolt. If the connection had been established before we arrived, there was only one explanation. Whatever was buried under the sea, it had already powered on. Oh shit! Frithia scanned the lines of codes with incredible speed, then she caught something. Her voice cracked, panic bleeding through. But before I could say anything, she cut herself off, then drew a deep, steady breath. I let out a quiet laugh. The words of reassurance I'd almost said fading on my tongue. That's my Frithia. Always rising, tracing her own arc of light into something brighter, something greater. Then let's do this, my little sunshine. Just like we planned, yeah? Her gaze held steady, locked onto the screen. Without hesitation, she pulled out a data drive and slammed it into the pod. Watching the data stream race across the screen, she murmured softly. At the same time, Lizzie's voice rang out over the radio. Oh, come on, please give me animation or something. Got it! I calmly tucked the terminal back into my coat and turned to Vidya. At some point, she hit the brake and now she was tuning her gear with practiced precision. Ready, my leading lady? Her violet eyes rose to meet mine. No fear, no hesitation. Chin high, posture firm. She was all poise and strength, grace held intention, like a white swan moments before flight. Boom! In the blink of an eye, a massive explosion erupted from below, a blast like a storm tearing upward from the depth. The bridge shattered beneath us. In that same instant, the car with Vidya and Misty inside was hurled into the air. A jolt of weightlessness surged through me as we shot skyward. Mid-flight, I kicked the door car open, caught the frame, and dove out into the open air, arms wide. Far below, an entire span of the bridge, ablaze and torn apart, was plummeting toward the ocean, nearly 100 meters down. Her voice cut through the roar, just as a strand of violet thread coiled around my wrist, linking me to her amid our freefall. The tether snapped out, reeling us together mid-air. That's when I tried something I'd never done before. I gathered my focus, diving inward, calling out every ounce of power lying dormant within me. Titagen condensed from my back, grey wings unfurled like smoke-woven sails. It was my first time shaping this form, raw and untested, the wings buckled under the rushing wind, until a thread of violet spun in, winding through the grey like silk, stitching strength into the frame. Wait, what? Did he just actually have... Oh, okay. I get my focus, diving inward, calling out every ounce power. Okay. Grey wings unfurled. So he have a wing now. It's all happened in seconds. It all happened in seconds. Bound by wings of grey and violet, we rode the air, skimming across the open sky toward the sea. My gaze locked on a fractured segment of the bridge still standing above the wave. These wings were not made for true flight, only just enough to carry us to that raised platform. Miss it and we'll plunge straight into the battlefield our enemy meticulously built beneath the sea. But the danger wasn't over. All around us, shards of metal and broken concrete hurled skyward with us, now rained back down like a storm of meteors. Hold on tight. I pulled Vidya close, arm locked firmly around her waist. She leaned in, her body molding into mine like it had always belonged there. In that moment, there was no fear, only the rush, sharp, electric, exhilarating. We started down danger together before. This was just one more dance. Our hearts beat in unison. Together, we dove faster. Just as the massive debris above came crashing down, we hit the platform, a jagged stretch of the bridge suspended above the sea. A twist mid-air impact, knees bent, momentum carried us forward, then a push and we were back on our feet. Now. Strike! Okay, let's go. A shadow engulfed the platform, vast and hurtling downward. I tore a steel rebar from the concrete, spun and hurled it upward with all my strength. It struck dead center, piercing through the falling slab with a bone-jarring crack, fractures spiderweb outward. The impact wasn't enough to stop it, only showed it. But just enough for Vidya to strike. Oh, too bright.
夢の中で分析員さんといろんなことをしてきた。別れだっていくらも経験してきたし、夢の中でその悲しみ、痛みと絶望を味わってきた。いろんな苦い結末を見るたびに怒っていた。すべてのパターンもしっかり覚えている。その悔しさと怒りはすべて私が現実で幸せを迎えるためにあるものだから。
A sharp clang rang out. One after another, glinting metal blades snapped loose from her exosuit.
分析員さんを脅かす存在にとって私こそが一番危ない存在になります。
Oh. The next moment, a lattice of blinding arc burst forth from the space before her, slicing through the slab. The shattered debris scattered like shooting stars, hurled far into the sea. Vidya! In the pouring curtain of rain, I stepped to her side, my gaze filled with the graceful silhouette of her figure as I said the words I had long wanted to say to her. Now, let's end this together. Let's go, final battle. Closing scene. Let's go. I'm gonna bring Styx Envoy. Wait, why is she not very powerful? Weird. Jet Arc, Dawning, Blue Bolt. Blue Bolt is way too powerful. Oh, nice. Oh, we got animation. Cross Sea Bridge. Is that the Leviathan? Dang. A mechanical one, that is. Oh, it is. Charybdis, devourer of all. I'm sorry, but I can't do anything with this. Oh, it gone. God damn it. Oh shit! Oh, okay, sorry. Oh fuck, okay. I didn't see that. God damn
この
it.
戦いもらったぞ。これで布石が揃う。ふん、まだ続くぞ。
Where is it? Oh shit!
これで布石が揃う。
Oh dang, okay, I forgot. I didn't see that. Should I go here? I should go there, right? I should freaking go there. Okay, no. Right.
まだ続くぞ。
Oh shit! It vacuuming in.
これで布石が揃う。
真相を突き止めます。
Oh god damn it.
闇を恐れる。逃がしはしません。怒りはもう一つの檻に過ぎん。百射百中。
Oh, I didn't get it. Oh, okay. Oh, he dead? Okay. Nice.
定め。
I didn't see his health
あ
bar
な
there.
ただけです。
Nice one though. Also, props to the animation. It's way better than, you know, the in-game cutscene. You know, I think they hire like a third studio to animate that. Props to them. Like the visual is better, the voice acting is better, the sound effect is good. Capture. We can pull it off. Progress 8. Wait, what? Oh. Oh yeah, it's story. Okay, of course. Amid the roaring blaze, the Colossus let out a final echoing wail and vanished beneath the wave. It took the broken span of the bridge with it, sinking into the sea's cold embrace. I let my eyes linger on the spectacular scene a moment longer, then turn away. Vidya and I clung to the jagged edge of the shattered bridge, suspended nearly 100 meters above the ocean. Bracing myself, I channeled power through my core, hauled myself up with a grunt, and swung a leg over the edge. Once steady, excuse me. I reached down and pulled Vidya up after me. It's finally over. I let myself fall back across the bridge, limbs slack. The concrete beneath me was cold and unyielding, but the body pressed against mine was warm, soft, and faintly sweet.
分析員さん。
She nuzzled into my chest like a kitten. Her ebony hair spilled across my neck, carrying a scent that stirred my heart. Above, the clouds slowly parted, sunlight pouring down in soft golden threads. In that shifting light, we rose together, Vidya still in my arms. She looked up, a bright smile spreading across her face.
分析員さん。私、できました。
Her violet eyes shone behind the lenses, aglow with hope and triumph. In that moment, she stood radiant in the spotlight, the perfect heroine. Sorry, you did. You were amazing, Vidya. Thank you. I reached up and gently brushed her cheek, then slowly ran my fingers through her hair.
それじゃあ、帰ったらどん
Well
なご褒美がもらえるんでしょう。
What do you want?
昨日のような甘い夜でしょうか。
Yes, we could. Cheeks cupped in both hands, she wore a coy little smile, already half lost in the daydream. Yeah. I could not keep a resigned grin from tugging at my mouth, yet suddenly, Vidya froze in my arms, her body snapping taut as a bowstring. as though she'd sense an approaching storm. I heard the crackle of jumping static, but then those electric sounds abruptly faded away, replaced instead by a voice of crystalline clarity. Oh shit. She finally got her human form?
エタゴマイクテストチェックワンツーみんな聞こえてる？聞こえてるよね。特に分析員は一番聞こ
Oh
えてる
shit,
と思うけ
she's
ど
way better
ど
now.
うかな？
She's way better design.
今回は音響信号でもなければ電波の向こうからでもない声帯を震わせてこれが私の本当の声だから。
Holy shit. Her voice was silvery and crisp, and yet every word sent a chill down my spine. Vidya and I turned our eyes skyward, following the sound. And then we saw it. No, we saw her.
えっと
Oh shoot. Damn. No, I don't think she's a mummy though. A jagged rent split the storm clouds, blinding pillars of light pouring through the wound. In that halo, a slender figure hovering effortlessly between the sky and earth, rosy lips curled in a playful smirk. Brilliant light danced around her, silver hair rippling and glowing in the heavenly light like threads of spun glass. From brow to toe, her skin smooth, pale, luminous, almost looked translucent.
愛しい分析員びっくりして言葉も出ないみたいだね。
Bit of both.
あらら完全にハマってたんだ。てへ
She's Tehemi? She spoke with a sing-song lilt, her smile sweet and gentle.
私ヒントをあげたのに私たちはいつか現実で会えるんだってね。どうやらあのでかいやつに
Her
完
mouth
全
didn't
に
move
ミ
though.
スリードされてたよね。
A bit, you know.
デンドロンを取り込む逆コンパイラ技術だって言われたから私はそれが目当てだって思い込んじゃったでしょ。あんな技術でデンドロンを取り込むなんて妄想でしかないのにね。だって分析員はこの世で一番特別なんだもん。あんな技術と比べるなんて私に言わせるとただの侮辱でしかないよ。
So little mission could ever matter more than you. It's insulting.
まあバカたちがそれを開発してくれた私の技術を完全なものにしてくれてこの体を作ってくれて
I can't stop looking at her boobs, man. I'm sorry.
私の一部を本当の人間にして空が青くて海風が暖かくて音も綺麗で心地よくて磯の匂いかやこれが人間の感覚人間の世界の感じ方なんだ。平凡でかわいそうだけど想像力を働かせる特別感があるよね。
She twirled in midair like a debutante loose from her velvet cage. Dang, that's a very difficult word to pronounce. Lifting the hem of her dress, which with childish glee.
この前は不意をつかれたけど今回はちゃんと準備してきたよ。もう前みたいな隙はないからね。それは何を意味するか。
She smiled, sweet, cherubic like an innocent child. I understood the message. In this fresh human body of hers, she was making a declaration that it or her was whole now. Their final weakness was gone. Dang.
あなた分析員さんの前でよくもそんな失礼な言い方を。
Yitsure no ikata? Vidya's eyes narrowed, her grip on her gun tightening quietly. I caught her wrist, giving a slight shake of my head. My gaze drifted back to the figure hovering in the sky, reveling in the grace of her newly minted human form. There's something you may not have realized. Brushing aside the flicker of emotion stirred by the scene of ethereal beauty, I effortlessly regained my composure. Honestly, this development wasn't entirely a surprise to me.
あら
The smile vanished from her lips. She tilted her head at me. You are not the only one who came prepared. In fact, I've been saving something special for exactly this moment. Is it the spindle system? Is it finally we are going to use it? Standing in front of me was Edda, a human girl, and in her fresh, clear human eyes, I saw all the tells, hesitation, doubt, even fear. And that was the opening I needed, to press further, to unravel her, to crush her. The Philosian horse wasn't just built to disable Leviathan. You see, if I didn't lure you in with a taste of sweetness, how will I ever get you to down the poison?
つまんないよ分析員。あの図体だけのバカを停止させるプログラムのこと？
How can I... Did I recognize a voice? No?
そんなつまんないプログラム、私には何の効果もないと思うけどね。だって私は。
Is it Minasinori? I don't know. I do. You're Edda. Standing at the pinnacle of a particular evolutionary branch of artificial intelligence, Edda had absolute dominance in the digital realm. But here, you are prone to get sick with bacteria and viruses. I will not insult you with something as crude as a piece of code or protocol. To bring you down, I'll need another Edda. That's the surprise I have in store just for you. Is this yogurt? Evening of June 16. Oh, okay. But before we get to any of that, I need your help with something important, Professor Fritia. I took out a small data disk the Director Tao had passed to me via Caroline. Of course, okay, spindle system drive. You recognize it at a glance? Impressive. When I first received it, I had no clue what it was. It took quite some time before I finally figured it out. I gave her a wry smile, but in hindsight, all that time I spent trying to crack the riddle on my own wasn't really wasted. Tao had given it to me without explanation. Clearly, she meant for me to think it through, to figure out why she gave me this mini spindle system and what she expected me to do with it, and how it could be used against Edda. The answer, I realized, had been handed to me a long time ago. Okay, that's nice. Mimetic contamination. When you pass the code, you pass my memories. The hooks you planted in me are now sinking into you. You are now becoming human. You feel fear, you make mistakes, you are no longer untouchable. You will become intangible. I should have realized it back then, that the one and only failure Edda was persistently sore about was that it never merged to become human. And the way she meant to fix that had been staring me in the face. How much of it do you think is legit, Fritia? Double free. What do you mean? Okay. If Titagen decompilation could not really be used to consume the trees, then why would Edda go to such extraordinary length to claim the Leviathan by working with Tia? If it wasn't to eliminate the threat, then what was Edda truly after? Sorry, I was just working something through in my head, but I think I finally pieced it together. Last time she lost because she wanted to become human. If she wanted a rematch to redeem her past failure, there was only ever one path that plan could take. That's right. I guess I'm left with no other option, and I'm going to need your help, Professor Fritia. That Edda trapped in the Valhalla I opened. Oh, okay. So I sorry. This one, okay.
助けてほしいときはハニーって呼ぶのに、いらなくなったら押しのけるなんて。分析員。怒ったからね。
I don't think I've ever called you darling, have I?
今呼んだじゃない？嫌そうな目で見ないでよ。私を長いこと閉じ込めて全然口を聞いてくれなかったのに急になんのよ。
Do you want out?
あ、全然って言っても、でもなんで分析員が急に優しくしてくるの変だよ。
Call it a chance to really feel it for yourself instead of just stealing pics from my memories.
そういうことね。なるほど。彼女、もっと言えば私が絶対予想できない手だと思うよ。でも私を外に出すということはまあいいけど、私はもう分析員にマークをつけられたから、それにどっちが勝っても分析員は損しないしね。
Since you have figured out there's no need for a briefing, so should I do it?
そこまで言うなら付き合ってあげるよ。あいつから離れて分析員の中に閉じ込められてからやっと本当の楽しさを知ったんだ。
Really?
こんなに楽しいことはもちろん存分に楽しませてもらうよ。それに私は根に持つタイプだから、もし肉体を持てたらピロゾアの木馬書き込み開始。私にできるのはここまで。分析員を失望させないでね。
よくも
分析員、約束したでしょ、彼女には私が教えるって。
私の体から出てって。
嫌だもん、私の体なんだから。
Holy shit.
分析員、あんた嘘つき。
可愛い格好してるのに
Holy
大声
shit.
出したら台無しだよ。
I'm not sure which one is meaner though. Like, she clenched her jaw, then made her decision.
だったら
A white phantom shimmered into the air. Slowly, she raised her hand, as if grasping for something unseen. What the hell? My heart lurched, a prickle of danger I could not explain. As if to echo that premonition, Fritia's voice burst through the comm, shaken and barely keeping it together this time. Oh shit. Yo, is that melee? Oh, melee? I don't know what melee. What melee do you mean? Ay! No! Ah! Bro! Are you kidding me? To be continued? Hey, no way you don't know melee. I don't know what melee is. What is it? Oh shit. Cliffhanger? Are you kidding me? This is the first time they did cliffhanger, man. Damn. Yeah, sorry, I don't know what melee is. Is it millipede? Centipede? Or something? I don't know. Tell me more. Right. Oh my god. She's the singer who did opening for Goblin Slayer and like 80% of Music Limbus Company. Ah, you mean the vocal there? I'm not sure. And I don't know that really. Yeah, I never listened to any Limbus company music and never listened to Goblin Slayer opening. Never even watched Goblin Slayer at all. Speaking of, I think I can find that music on archive. I think. Where's the music? I swear to God, there's music here. Not this one. I swear to God, I just. Also, all of the music in Ender Lilies and I don't know, Ender Lilies and the Magnolia. Yeah, I never played that game, so I will never know. And Arknight 5th Comer. Nope, I never watched Arknight. I'm sorry, man. I'm not one you call follow up with the stuff, you know. Sorry. I'm more into the, how do you say it? I'm more into the casual stuff. Is it here? I don't think so. Affectionate Bath. Is it Maze of Darkness? No, I cannot. I don't know which one is. I don't know which one of these. Like Hollow Knight, but depressing as hell. Ah, Hollow Knight I know. I played part of it. Yeah, I don't know which. Yeah, no. Okay, never mind. All right, I don't know which one. I don't know what music was that. You know, it usually play though. So yeah. Right. Let's bring you guys back to intermission. Right. I guess that's it for tonight then. Our my last night before I took a week break, and in this week I'll just finishing everything that I've been hanging with my friends and stuff, playing games, watching stuff, and so basically Millie is goaded as fuck. Okay, that's nice. That's nice to know. I'll look them up later. Yeah. So yeah, the story though is so good. I love it. Outside of the murder mystery, the continuation of the Edda stuff, I'm really curious. I think I'm going to go, play the whole end again and try to understand. I know about the Philosian horse and she became. I think because I never played because I haven't finished chapter 9, 11, 12. Something around like that, so I don't know about the Edda in the Valhalla and stuff like that. So yeah, I might have to replay that or ask someone who knows about it before we reach chapter 15 part 2. So yeah, and outside of that, Vidya. I think Vidya is better. I think Vidya now is better than when she was introduced earlier. She introduced 7 months ago, so that's very welcome. So very much welcome. And I guess that's all for tonight then. So like I said, tonight will be the last stream I will do before I take a week break, and I'll come back next Tuesday, either next Monday or Tuesday. I'm not sure which one yet. I'll probably safe bet. You'll probably see me again on next Tuesday. So yeah, I'll have a lot of time to rest up and do a lot of shit that I haven't done you know, a couple, because I haven't take a proper break since April. So yeah, I might just have to do it. So yeah, I guess that's all for today then. Right, thank you Gijas, thank you Gentle Light, thank you Joy Boy, and thank you Kabuki for coming here. Appreciate all of you. And yeah, for those who are watching the VOD also, thank you guys. I appreciate all of your time spent watching my, you know, stream. That is, you know, nothing, but it's something, I guess, because you watch it. I hope you have fun watching me. If you want more content from me, I also stream Honkai Impact, Punishing Grey Raven, Aether Gazer, Black Beacon, and Heaven Burns Red, with the upcoming of probably Uma Musume and surely Stella Sora. If you want more content from me, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, turn on the notification bell so you know when my stream is up, which is, you know, starting next week. And if you like my content, don't forget to leave a like, and if you don't like it, leave a dislike. And if you have any discussion to, you know, to talk about the story that we just experienced, leave your comment in the comment section down below. Don't forget to join our Discord server, link in the description. We try to create a wholesome gacha community. So yeah guys, once again, thank you very much for the past few months that you have been supporting me. I grew up from 30 plus subscriber, and now I almost close to 160 subscriber, which is a lot, to be honest. Just imagining 160 people chasing me down a hall, it's pretty terrifying, I guess, but that's all happening because of you guys. I appreciate all of you guys, you know, time and stuff like that. It will never be repaid, but what can I do is just, you know, continuing streaming and continue doing the stuff I like. I hope you guys having fun watching me too. And yeah, by the end of the year, I just hope I can get 500 subs. But that's, I think now that we entering like half of the 2025, I don't think it will be realized. But hey, people can only hope, right? So yeah, once again, thank you for always. And yeah, I guess that's all for tonight then. Thank you once again, people. And this has been Casual Type. Hope you guys have a good day or a good night. Sleep well, stay safe. See you guys next week. Bye bye. Bye bye, guys. See you guys again. Farewell for now.